since becoming a full-time entrepreneur, do you guys ever because every day is a work day, right? So you wake up and you're like, what day is it? So I go in a group that I promote in, and I made my post, and my post got declined, and I was like, well, what happened? Because I've never get my post declined in that group. And it was like, rule broken. And I was like, well, what happened? Because I've never get my post declined. For a second, I was like, wait a minute, is it Thursday? Woo! Okay, it's Friday. For a second, I was like, wait a minute, is it Thursday? Woo! Okay, it's Friday. So I found out yesterday, you guys, that Digital Boss Academy is on major sale, like $99 off sale. So if you have been wanting DBA and you have not gotten it yet because the price went up to $222, which is still unbelievably ridiculously low for everything that you get inside of that platform. But it is Brooklyn's birthday. Happy birthday, Brooklyn. So she is the creator of Digital Boss Academy. And to celebrate her birthday, she is allowing everyone in that community that promotes DBA to give it to our customers for $133. Brooklyn is, I believe, 33 this birthday. So that is an amazing price. It's worth so much more than that. What you get inside of DBA, and I'll show you guys here shortly. I'll pull it up and I'll show you guys. But you get volumes 1 and 2. And a lot of people just get volume 1, because you can still purchase volume 1 for just $111. And a lot of people just purchase volume 1 because that's what they needed. They didn't need all the extra. I wanted all the extra because what I do is make money online, not just doing one particular thing. It's not just MRR or just PLR or just digital courses or digital products for that matter. I do multiple things to make money online. Why not? I mean, there's so many different things that you can do. Hi, Kimberly. There's so many different things you can do online to make money. And especially if there's things that you can set and forget and set up to have passive income and let your email marketing handle stuff, then yes. So when there is a good online opportunity, you best believe that I'm not going to limit myself to just a few things. Right now, I think I'd have to actually go sit. I think it's 14 streams of income that I have right now. And do as many as you can handle. I mean, if all you can handle is 1 or 2 or 3, then until you've got that down, then expand. Definitely don't overwhelm yourself. So with that being said, DBA is on sale for $133 in my store. I don't know how long the sale is, but it's on sale today. So just wanted to let you guys know. And somebody asked me yesterday, do I do bonuses? I do. I absolutely do bonuses. And what I did last time when I was promoting DBA is, so you would get DBA volumes 1 and 2, and then you were able to pick pieces of PLR, not MRR, because that's not how MRR works. It breaks the license when you do it this way. Hi, Megan. So what I do is I add pieces of PLR as a bonus. So I have over 54 products in my store. So if somebody gets DBA from me, yes, you can go in and you can pick out 3 pieces of PLR. So, and how we could do that is you just email me with your receipt. Hi, Andrew. You just email me with your receipt and tell me what pieces of PLR you want, and I will pull them for you and email them to you. Oh, Lord Jesus. How do these people show up on here? Bye, Andrew. Good Lord. So, anyway. Live streams. You just never know. You never know, right? You never know who's going to just pop up and where from and what they're going to say. Especially on TikTok. I have got some emails I have to send out today about this, but you guys, when she put this on sale yesterday, it just kind of like took me back to when I purchased it for the very first time and why I purchased it for the very first time. Okay, so I came from direct sales and affiliate marketing when I stepped into this over here. I didn't even have a TikTok prior to that. So like digital marketing and being involved in this community with these people over here is what even like the word I'm looking for, that's not it. The reason, I'll just use that word. The reason why I started a TikTok. I didn't want to start a TikTok, but I did it because it was just whatever. Okay, so the thing is this. If you have purchased something, education is so important. Your education and your community, your support system is what is going to motivate you to grow in your business. If you do not have the support of a community, if you do not have the accountability partners that you're going to need, and if you do not have the proper education, either you're going to stop because you're not going to be successful, or you're going to go elsewhere and buy something else that aligns with what you're looking for. And sometimes you don't know that something's not a good fit until you've spent several $100s and then you access the community and then you're in there for a bit and then you're like, whew, what did I do? Well, beautiful thing about digital products is you don't get a refund. So that's when you have to kind of do the pros and cons. Like, well, I mean, I'm not feeling this, but could I just take the good things from it and implement? And well, no, not if they're not teaching you correctly, because then you would be consistently implementing things that aren't going to move the needle in your business. So how do you know? How do you know what someone's teaching you is correct? If you're brand new and you have no experience and you have no other products to compare what you're learning, how do you know? Baby, you better know. You better do your research, because if you are consistently doing the wrong thing, it's going to show in your income. It's going to show in your leads. It's going to show in how much traffic you have. It's going to show. So if you don't know any better, let's say you've been working a program for 90 days, consistently doing all the things that you were told to do, and you've seen little to no success. Something needs to change. Is it necessarily you that needs to change? Because I know that a lot of people get blamed for their business failing, when quite often it's what they're being taught that's not effective. So, is it really you, or is it that your mentor needs to change, that you need to find a new mentor? And sometimes that's just it. So, don't let anybody gaslight you. Like, if you know that you're doing all the things that you're supposed to be doing and you're still being told that you're not and it's not enough, you might need to go find someone else, or at least get an audit from someone else to say, hey, can you come look at my stuff? And can you just tell me what you see and and tell someone this is what I'm doing every single day. And these are my results. And one of the things that people, especially newbies, that they think that they have a traffic problem when they actually have a conversion problem, and vice versa. So let's say you have a funnel and and when I say funnel, right now I am speaking of like an actual formal funnel, but just let me go ahead and say this real quick. Your funnel is any process that you have that brings a complete stranger to your product and they leave a paying customer. If you have a process, even a social media page, and that works, that is your funnel. So you don't have to have like, a click funnel or a system IO, whatever. Okay, but let's just say your funnel. You see that you have 100 people that have been through there, but you haven't made any sales. That's a conversion problem. That's not a traffic problem, okay? Or if you have a funnel and you've had like no one in there, you've had like 3 people in there in over a month, well, yeah, then you have a traffic problem. Now, if you have a traffic problem, what you need to do is you need to create content that is going to attract the people that you want in your funnel. How do you do that? A lot of people will tell you to speak to their pain points. Have you tried speaking to the solution and not the pain points? Pain points, a lot of people still teach that, and I don't disagree with it, but I think you need to have more solution talk than you do pain point talk. I mean, if every time someone sees you and the first thing out of your mouth is the pain point, a lot of people don't want to hear that, and that's feedback that I'm getting from thousands of people on another platform. So they want to be told the solution from the jump and not the problem. So try a little bit of solution marketing, but anyway, and less on the pain points. So if you have a traffic problem and you need traffic and you're not running ads and you don't want to pay for it, it's going to have to come from your content, because you're going to have to build that email list. So you've got to create content that speaks to the person that you want to stop their scroll. Now, if it's a conversion problem, you're getting traffic. So you're seeing all of these people coming into your funnel, but nobody's buying anything. Okay, well, we need to look at your emails, like the emails that are going out to the people that are coming in your funnel. It might be time to redo those and pivot and change. It may be time to look at your pricing. If it's a set price, if it's MRR and you can't change the pricing, it might just be, there's several different things. It just really depends on what your individual's, circumstances with your product. I would have to look at it to give you like individualized advice. But if it's a conversion problem, you got to figure out where the leaky pipes are in your funnel and fix them so that we can get them from stranger to paying customer. Email marketing. I have been told by people that, and this is when I was brand spanking new, and didn't know a thing about any of this industry, but my emails were all spelled correctly. They were written well. They were, there wasn't errors. Like everything was legit with my emails, because I took the time to fix that and correct that. And they were actually on a really big influencer's email list. And she was my very first sale, this lady that bought from me. And she said, I was on a very well-known person's, list. And she said, but I didn't purchase from them because their emails were a train wreck. And I was like, what? And anyway, she showed me, and they were just a mess. And I guess it was just maybe like she was in a hurry or something and had just thrown some stuff together. I don't know. I mean, because this is like a really, really awesome person that she didn't purchase from, and I was so surprised. But she said when she saw that her emails were such a disaster and like just 2 and 3 sentences, just like thrown together stuff, she was like, I saw that she didn't take the time to spend on people that purchased from her, and it appeared that you did, and that's what I need. Is I need someone who's going to take the time and that actually cares. So that makes a difference. Make sure your emails and your copy is written well, because apparently people definitely care about that. But you guys, who you learn from is just as important as what you learn, because you have to learn from someone that speaks to you in a way that you can vibe with. I mean, I could sit here next to someone else and we could be teaching the exact same thing and teach it in completely 2 different ways. And some of you, may not feel anything that she's saying and then relate 100% to everything I'm saying, even though it's the same stuff. So you've got to find somebody that teaches you in a way that you're receptive to and that you understand, and someone that just gets you. And everyone teaches different. And I am not the type of person that, like, yes, I will celebrate your wins, I will cheer you on, and I will support you 100%, but I am not the person that will like tell you that everything's great and you're doing phenomenal if I see spots that are weak and need to be fixed. And that's where a lot of people don't want that. They don't want somebody that's going to give it to them real. They want somebody just to pat them on the back and say, keep going. Well, there's a time for that. I mean, but if you're doing something that is causing your business to fail, wouldn't you want to know? I want to know. I definitely want to know. And that's how my mentor was with me. Like, and I told her, because like when we first started, she was like, look, I'm going to get in your ass. And I said, please do. Like, that's what I want. Like, I want you to get in my ass. Like, don't just tell me everything's great and sing Kumbaya and let me go on out there and make an ass out of myself. That's not what I want. And because of her, I have really been able to turn some things around. I'm trying to pull up DBA. So DBA was the second program. Like, I have 54 things in my store now. My favorite things in my store, there's 3. My 3 favorite things in my store are DBA, Academy 6DM, and BPU. BPU is basically out of the creator's mouth, but it is so true. It is a legit master's in sales. It is for digital marketers that are having a hard time selling their digital products. It is strictly for sales, how to sell your products with different strategies that actually work. And it's not just like one thing. You have multiple different things that he presents to you that you can implement immediately. And there's 2 different modules on Threads. Those 3 are my top sellers. Those 3 are my favorite products. But the reason why I'm talking about DBA today is because it's on sale for $133. 99 off. It's usually $222, which is still super, super low. But it's on sale today for $133. And you get volumes 1 and 2 with this sale. And this was the second program that I ever purchased. And it is the one that really, really broke things down for me in a way that I understood, and I was able to change everything about my business from spending about 6 hours inside of this platform. There was so much that I wanted to learn, and the modules are quick, they're easy, they're broken down, they're bite-sized, so they're easy to consume. And I basically just made a list with my mentor of what my weak spots are, where I needed to improve, what type of training I really needed to dig my heels into, and take notes and write and do worksheets and listen again, and then start implementing. And it was this program that changed the gears for me and my business. And it has been the program that I've sold the most of. I have had more DBA sales than anything else. And it's viral and popular for a reason. It's the creators are amazing. The content is great. You have, I think it's like 40,000 pieces of PLR that are ready to use in there. I haven't even, I've opened the PLR file like once. I just, my time is so limited to do things like that. But let's just say, like, what if you like to put bundles together? And I was just telling my group that the other day, like, if July and August, especially if this is your first year in digital marketing and you're a new entrepreneur, you may not know that summer is very slow for a lot of online businesses. It's going to pick back up in October, November, and December and be a completely different beast. So don't let that discourage you. But people are on vacation in the summer. People are traveling. People are outside. They're spending time with their families. The kids are out of school. There's so many reasons why online businesses go through a sales slump in the summer, okay? So instead of you like getting discouraged and thinking your business isn't working and you might need, don't do that. Don't do that. It's just the summer slump, and you need to take this time to revamp your store or put together some bundles or redo your email campaigns or just post a lot of educational stuff or spend this time actually connecting with the people that follow you. Build relationships during the slow time, because in October and November, December, when it picks back up, you have an online presence. You have built relationships with people, and that is going to help your business in the long run so much. But bundles, people love bundles. So let's say you've got a bunch of MRR and PLR products, okay? So how do you bundle that? Well, you can't, MRR licenses is different than PLR. So they have to pay, because of the license, they have to pay for the MRR product, okay? But you can throw in PLR with MRR. So however you decide to do it, just make sure that you're paying attention to the license and you're not breaking any license agreements. But bundling, like instead of just selling Threads Unleashed, get like a whole Threads bundle. Put Threads Unleashed as your main product and then throw in like 3 or 4 extra Threads guides to complement that for the price of Threads Unleashed, and give it all to them for $17. Things like that will increase your sales. Giving your PLR a new life, that's what it's for. You don't have to sell those products as they are. If once you have learned a thing or two in this business and you've got some experiences and you've got some stuff to share with people, go ahead and get inside of your PLR guides and revamp them and put your own branding and your own twist in it and tell your audience what worked for you inside those guides. And I promise you, when you have an online presence and you start selling your own products, they will sell so much quicker and so much easier than anything with resale rates. I am getting ready to launch my very first affiliate product, and I am so excited about it because I started off with PLR and MRR because I didn't, being brand new, I didn't have the online presence. I didn't have the know, and trust factor. There were so many things that I needed to build and that I needed to work on, and I had to build relationships and things like that. And I have. So now when I go to release my first affiliate offer in October, I already have people on the wait list. And that's why you build those relationships with people during the slow months, because people really, really do buy from the people that they know, like, and trust, not from people that just pop up willy-nilly out of the blue online and be like, oh, hi, I'm so-and-so and I have a store. You and everybody else, But anyway, let me do you have DBA? Do you want to see DBA? Is it something that even interests you? Most people are, so many people already have it. I don't want to pull it up if you guys don't want to see it, but if you want to see it, let me know. they've added some new stuff in there too. They continue to add to the modules, and they just keep making it bigger and better, which is incredible. But Digital Boss Academy, if you guys, keep up with all the stuff that's said online, like you probably heard some of the drama that when it came out, people were, upset that it resembled the cover photos, whatever, resembled DBA or something, whatever. And, it was just some really unnecessary drama. And both of those programs, I own both of them, and I have resale rights on both of them, and they're both amazing. I love Academy 6, and I do have some people that I know, like, because I get to know my customers, and like I know that DBA wouldn't be their thing. But I know that Academy 6 would be more their speed. So, that's another reason why I like to have, more than just one main offer. Because if you just have one offer, it's not going to be a good fit for everyone. And you are going to have people that are just like, man, if you had something that was more my speed. So offer them something that's their speed. Offer them something that that would align with them. And, Academy 6 it's for brand new beginners that really, really need that hand holding and that showing you the extra step and the done for you emails, the ad websites. Everything that a beginner would need to know and the directions down to a T of where to start and what to do and the trainings and the meetings, and it's there. Sonia, I'm in another program with her. So I knew Academy 6 was going to be fire when she introduced it, because her work ethic and her experience and her presence in this space are on fire, and she has bought it to the table with Academy 6. And so she let people buy that program for $25 when she first launched it. That's shocking. Like, that's what I paid for it. I paid $25 for Academy 6. And now it's $122, but she's about to launch something inside of Academy 6 called the University. When the University launches, it's going to be $300. But if you're already in Academy 6, you will be grandfathered into the University. So if you get in Academy 6 before it launches, but if you wait and the University launches and then you get in, then it's going to be $300. So, and remember, resale rights, you'll have resale rights. So I paid $25 to get into this academy that I will then be able to sell for $300. And it's not just that. That's awesome, that when you have resale rights and the price goes up, so does your profit. However, just how in-depth it is, and the 90-day challenge that she's doing in there, she's incredible. She's just a really, really, really good mentor, good instructor, and she knows her stuff. So it's just a little, it's slower paced. It's more for people that really need that beginner setup. So if you've been struggling, that's a great option too. DBA has beginner, intermediate, advanced. There's like something for everybody, but it's very like quick and to the point and bite-sized content. Like if you want to go listen to someone talk about branding, like you're going to, get a spill on branding that's like super quick and to the point. And a lot of people prefer that because it gives them, just enough time to hear what they need to hear and move on. And they're not having to waste, an hour or 2 or 3 on a Zoom call listening to, somebody regurgitate the same stuff that They've already heard 11 times. Why can't I? Okay. I wonder why that's not open for me. Amazon affiliate is like super popular right now too. That's hot in there. I'm just going over. Okay, the university is not open yet. University is the second level to Academy 6DM. Now this is the one that's going to be 300. And this is, so take your digital marketing efforts to new heights with our comprehensive comprehensive program at the university. Discover cutting edge strategies, tools, techniques. Okay, so this is, like I told you, it's very beginner friendly. This is going to unlock November the 1st. Okay, nice. So this is going to be more of the, intermediate getting into the advanced. Like once after the 90-day challenge is over and you've got your System.io, your website, your emails, and all that stuff set up, which is part of Academy 6. So if you guys are familiar with that whole buying a domain and, getting a funnel set up and getting your email automations set up, it's the same thing. Like she teaches you exactly how to have your own platform like that as well. Because, some people just want to have a Beacons or a Stand store or, but some people want the whole, System.io funnel landing page and all of that. And in the beginning, when you first start out and you're not getting any traffic, I don't think it's necessary. I don't think it's something you need to stress yourself out about or rush to make sure that you have. But as you start to get more traffic and as you get busier, you do need automations. You most definitely need automations. And some people consider automations just to have a 24/7 store. When I say automations, I mean like the entire process is automated. Like your email campaigns, everything's being sent out, without you having to do anything, so that you're in constant contact with your prospects and your customers. But you can set up automations, I believe, with Stand. I don't have Stand Store, but I think you can set it up that way with Stand Store as well. And you can definitely do 24/7 purchases on Beacons, but I'm not exactly sure. I can set up email campaigns, but I'm not exactly sure how, if you can set different email campaigns up per product. That's what I don't know. That's what I actually need to find out, because I need to go in and set up a couple of different things, especially when I do my, when I launch my affiliate product. Rich Woman CEO. I like that. Rich Woman CEO. So it's a subscriber that I just got on my email list. I love that. Speak it into existence, baby. Do it. Just do it. Okay, where am I at? I sent out an email this morning to my list of my of a replay, of a live stream replay, and it was the wrong one. It wasn't even the one that I was supposed to send, but it happens. And I usually don't share my live stream replays. Who knows about beacons? Who can come educate me on beacons right now? Okay, email marketing. Turn lookers into bookers. That's cute. Increase fan engagement. Audience manager. Would that be it? Would that be it? Let's see. I don't know. I don't know. It looks like I'm going to have to. Wow. I just was looking at a convert, like, you know how like when you go in the back of these platforms and it tells you like where people are coming into your store from, like if they're coming in from the link in your bio, if they're coming in from what social media platform, or if it's a link that you sent them in their email, and it tells you, and then it tells you like how many times they've opened your email and how many times they've clicked on the links that you've put in your email, and it tells you like, you know, how many times it's converted them from, you know, how many times they've purchased something from your email, that kind of thing. And I was just surprised that that person had opened like all 50 of the emails that they've ever gotten from me. That's really awesome. I need to like email her a discount code or something. See, like that's one thing about numbers is, you know, it helps you track those things, and you know like who's listening to you, and you know like it gives you a little insight to, you can cater or create content around that person. If they're opening your stuff and they're clicking your links, then they obviously like you and trust you, and they like your product. So why not reward them with like, you know, a 20% off discount code or something? All right, I'm trying to figure this out. I don't think I'm going to be able to do this. I'm going to have to go watch some videos. I can't do this while I'm live, and unless somebody wanted to come on live and show me how to do it. I don't know. And this is such an easy platform too. I just have to go in and figure it out by product, I think. Because if I didn't have so many products, I have, 54 products, and that's ridiculous. Like, and the reason for that is because it's like, it's now the slow season, so I can revamp and like do what I was telling you guys. But when I was really busy, when I started last August, I came in like right before stuff got busy in October. And so I was trying to get everything together. And so what happened is, when I was just like, when I would purchase things and add them to my store, I wasn't going by my analytics. Like, I wasn't taking things away as they needed to come out. And I wasn't up, doing things like that. And that's what I need to go back and do. And I need to create packages and bundles, because that's what needs to happen today. Today. Man, people in my live streams are always like so ridiculously quiet and don't say nothing. Don't ask no questions. Don't say anything. Like, I've just gotten to where I don't even look down at the comments anymore, because like there's never any comments. I'm just like, okay. I'll just be talking to myself. And see, I really wish somebody would talk, because I could totally use some feedback right now on my store. Yeah, I'm about to do some packages. I guess I'm gonna do like a journal bundle, a health bundle, an AI bundle. I don't know. If you're somebody that struggles with whoa, that was weird. Oh, that was weird. Okay. If you're somebody that struggles with content though, and you're one of those people that you never know what to post, and you know you gotta post, but you don't know what to post, and you don't have income claims, and then you probably maybe you do have income claims, but you just feel icky and like don't like posting income claims. That's me. I think that people have really got carried away with income claims, and I think that people have become so dependent on making income claims that that's their only strategy. And I think that if you took that away from them, like if social media or whatever said no more income claims, we won't post them, I think their sales would tank drastically, because they've depended on income claims this entire time to market their products, and they haven't learned any other strategies. And it's really easy for somebody to throw up a screenshot and say, I made this today. And it's much harder for you to actually sit down and come up with a message for your audience, and to figure out how to connect with them, and to present something in a way that educates them, entertains them, motivates them, inspires them. And I think that if you took people's income claim privileges away, their sales would tank. And they would actually have to go learn how to actually market. Because there's a lot of people that don't know how to do that. And I'll say this, and I don't care who gets, their panties in a wad about it. But if you see someone that is constantly making income claims, just let me ask you this. What do you think that person's going to be able to teach you? What are you going to learn from that person? How to make income claims? My advice to you would be to purchase from somebody that actually uses other strategies that can teach you how to sell without income claims, because that is a very important skill, and you're going to need that. I went to an FTC meeting about a week ago, and I know you guys are seeing all of these companies that in the network marketing industry that are now shifting to, I think I'm going to have to get my other charger. Let me see. Okay, we're good. That are now shifting to affiliate. And a lot of people don't, know like the reasons for all of that. Some of these companies, it's not that that's what they chose to do. It's what the FTC said they had to do because of FTC rules that were broken, and complaints that were filed, and investigations that were done, and things such as that. So now the FTC's like, if you guys want to stay open, then you have to move to an affiliate model. Because one of the things about direct sales companies is you have to have customers. That's part of it. You can't just have distributors as customers. You actually have to have a customer base. And some of these companies didn't, because you're taught to say, oh, if you want to buy this and that and the other, why don't you just sign up to be a distributor, and that way you'll get it at a discount. And people go, oh, okay. And that's what happens. And the thing is people weren't being taught FTC regulations and guidelines. And so there's so much going into all of that. But the FTC is definitely aware, and they're wide open on the internet and watching people, and they're watching the income claims, and they're seeing everything. So you definitely want to learn how to market without income claims. And if you do use an income claim, you need to use a disclaimer. You need to say it or put it in your text, put it somewhere that you're not saying that they're going to make what you're making, that there's just disclaimer, like there's no income guarantees, however, there's a legit, correct way to word it that you can find online. But a lot of people just do that. They just copy and paste it in their content. But try to get away from income claims. They're not necessary. You'll have to work harder. And there's a difference in celebrating your win and saying, oh my God, I just hit a milestone in my business. I just made my first $3,000 or something like that. That's not it's an income claim, but it's not that's not your sales strategy. You're just legit excited and you want to celebrate your win. And so you're telling your audience that, oh, I just made my first $3,000 and I'm so stoked about it. That's totally fine. But when all you ever do is come on this platform and point your little finger to your little screenshot of how much money you made that day and the day before and the day before and the day before, really? I'm not buying from you. That's that. There's no connection there. There's nothing you can teach me. What strategies do you have? Can you tell me any other ways that you've made sales? Really, because I've had these conversations. And the truth is, no, they can't. No, they can't, because they don't have a strategy. And unfortunately, a lot of them weren't taught a strategy. So they need to learn that. But just don't fall into that trap, because you're going to get flagged on just about any platform that you do that on. You're going to get reported. You're going to be called, TikTok will do it for fraud. People, see it. They hate on you. They report you. TikTok honors it. It's just, weigh out your pros and cons on that, because there's a lot more cons to doing income claims than there are pros. By all means, celebrate your wins. By all means. But don't just be that person that's constantly connecting with people through telling them how much you made. And I'm going to tell you something, what else that does is it may motivate somebody and it may inspire somebody and it may get somebody interested. But how many of you that do income claims, how many of you are seeing those same results in the people that purchase from you? If your results are even real. There's always that too, screenshots and all that. Hi. So what do you say to your people? Do you tell them, don't expect, because, the famous line is, I don't know what your work ethic is. You might not make this kind of money, or you might do better than me, blah, 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 blah. That's a given. Anyway, what do you do when they come to you and they say, I'm not making any money? What do I need to do differently? What do you tell them? I really want to know. Because from what I've seen, from where I'm sitting, I'm seeing people get told that they need to work harder. Yeah. Yep. But see, I see a lot of people telling people the what, but not the how. We all know the what. Like, everybody knows the what. People need the how. And, I don't even know if my guide is going to be launched in October or not, because you guys, this will be my first affiliate offer. And I'm not about to let something go out that is going to leave somebody wanting to know the how. You have millions and millions of guides out there telling you the what. And people just know that by heart. I mean, you can go on and you can look and say, okay, for branding, I know that these are the steps I need to take for branding. But that's where a lot of these guides just drop off. And there's a lot of people that really need you to open up each individual step and literally walk them through it with multiple examples that are relatable to their niche and break it down for them. I mean, we have complete beginners trying to come in this industry that have no help, no mentor, can't afford it, learning through guides and Google and YouTube, and all they're ever hearing is the how, the what. And they need the how. I help people throughout the day in Messenger every single day, and it's always the same thing, regardless of what the topic is. Like, people, all of this information, this basic information has been regurgitated to every platform for so long that people can spit these guides right out of their mouth just by memory, but they still don't have enough understanding to be able to implement what they're being told. And that's what I'm trying to change. And that's what you have to do as an entrepreneur. You have to see gaps that are in the market, and you have to see where your customers are struggling and where they're hurting and where they need help, because that's how you can truly jump in and serve them. And so that's the thing. Like, I want this guide to be something that when people read it, they're like, damn, I got it. I understand now. Like, I get it. And that's what I'm working my butt off to do. And what is this guide about? Well, I don't want to give too much away, but you'll see in October. And it's the 3 things that people are really, 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 really struggling with. So if you've been paying attention for however long you've been in this space, and you already know what people are struggling with, and that's what it's going to be about. So, and I don't do mentorship. I do one-on-ones with people, but I'm not a journey worker. Like, I don't, come in and do this whole journey with you and stay forever and add you to a lifetime mentorship or any of that. Now, people that purchase directly from me yes, they're automatically added to a little group chat, and I have a Facebook group that's just no nonsense tips and strategies. That's it. Tips, strategies. And I give, my best tips in there that can be implemented. And another thing is that I do let people promote in there, but it's not really like a thing. It's not really happening. This group is so new. So, like, I told them, but this is the thing. Like, yeah, you can promote, but if you bring value, like, please, like, bring something to the other people, that they can grow from, learn from, that'll inspire them, motivate them, teach them something before you throw out, what your sale is. That's all I ask. But that's a free group. It's not, it's free promo. So that's why there's a little bit of rules. But people that purchase from me, yes, they do get some guidance. It's not like they just get left and they're on their own. They get added to a chat. They're updated. They get guidance. But I am more of a strategist to where I do one-on-ones with people for the problem that they're having then. Like, it's not, I don't do the journey walk. I have people message me and say, hey, this is my issue. This is the deal. I need some help. Can we jump on a call? Yeah. And I'll do a 45-minute call and we'll come up with a strategy and a plan. And then I do a follow-up and that's it. And my goal is to teach people enough in this guide that's coming out in October that they have the confidence to move forward without needing their hand held because they'll know the how. Does that make sense? Hey, Maddie. I just noticed you are on here. Who else is that? Bill? Hello? I don't know. I guess I just know Maddie. There's never anybody on my lives, girl. I haven't been live in like a week. And my son and his dad went to the park and I was like, Lord, let me go in here and do a live because DBA is on sale and I need to do a live and I have so much stuff to do. Look at me. I didn't even brush my hair today. I'm so behind on revamping my store and getting stuff out because I've been so consumed with this product that I'm working on and trying to make sure that I'm putting a certain amount of time doing that every day. And then I've been so indecisive about it. I think that I have things right and I've got my flow going and I think I know what I'm doing. And then I want to go and change it because, I'm one of those people that I teach that perfection is non-existent. I just don't believe perfection exists. And I believe that massive action is so very important. But that's how I roll. I don't make anything perfect. I don't care about that. But with this particular guide that I'm creating, it's not that I want it to be perfect. I just really, 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 really want people to... It's making me verify that I'm me. Okay. Oh, no. Okay. So, I just really want people to get it and really be happy that they got it and just be like, wow, that's what I needed. That's what was missing. And so, yeah, I'm really putting the pressure on myself, to do it and do it right. Man, this AI stuff has got me disgusted, I guess. Super, super aggravated. The 10th was, a long time ago. And I still don't have a deposit. So I'm a little aggravated with that. Maddie, how are you doing on TikTok? Are you... I only use TikTok to come over here and do my live streams because I can download them easily and just upload them to Opus clips and then do my little shorts that I use for YouTube and Reels and whatever. I don't like going live on Facebook, but I know that I need to because that's where my audience is. That's where all of my engagement is. That's where 100% of my sales on Facebook or TikTok. Girl, you go ahead. That's exciting. Good for you. Good for you. That's awesome. Yeah, I don't think you have to do lives, but like some people just connect better with live streams. Like I know I'm one of those people. Like it's a lot easier for me to connect like while I'm live than through a video. That's awesome. Good for you, girl. Yeah, I just don't promote it anymore. I mean, I have it. It's in my store, whatever, but like and I still go to all the trainings and meetings and stuff, but I just don't but yeah. I came on here today to promote DBA because it's on sale for $133. Maddie, since you started like not that long after me. I mean, so you've been around for a minute. Like you've seen, everything there is to see at this point as far as marketing. What do you think that you see people struggling with the most, like in with their is it their messaging? Is it their branding? Is it just like not knowing how to sell? Is it the overuse of income claims? Like what do you see going like as an issue? Mm, yeah. Yeah. I believe we've both had experience with that. Like, oh my God, just being on camera, imperfections, like people being judgy and just, yeah, mindset. But like my post that I made the other day when I was like, do you believe? Like, no, do you really believe? Because yeah, people will say, yeah, I believe, but do they really, really believe that they can do this? And a lot of people don't. They're just going through the motions and they're just like doing what somebody told them to do or what they read to do that day, but they don't really see it. They don't visualize it. They don't taste it, smell it, feel it. Like they don't have, that those raw emotions that are triggered from, being a successful entrepreneur. And, I think a lot of people though, like they don't let themselves show up like a business owner. It's very hard for a lot of people to shift. Like, I mean, I live with one, so it's very hard for some people to shift from a employee mindset to a business owner mindset. And the whole trading time for money, like if someone has done that their entire life, they don't understand the sacrifice that you have to make as an entrepreneur. Like when you first start off and it's not like you just open your store and make a shit ton of money, they don't understand like the process of building the online presence and building the relationships and all of that. And they just give up so fast, and that's the thing. Like, people really really do need help with mindset because I see that as a problem too. And mindset is equally as important, if not more important, as your strategy and your relationships, your content, all of that. Most definitely. Yeah, I agree. I'm seeing a lot of people that are just lost. They just are just lost. They don't have direction. They don't know, like, They know the what, but they don't know the how. That, you know. But man, it's funny how you get into this. You come in and they say, who do you want to help? And you're like, oh, like me. I'm like special needs moms with, you know, kids on the spectrum, whatever, whatever. And those are the people that I intentionally reach out, or in the beginning, that I intentionally was reaching out to and started a mom group around and all of that. And then it's just weird because you don't sign up for this to be helping like other digital marketers, but then it just kind of seems like it's an unavoidable cycle that you kind of, I mean, you end up doing it because, you know, people in your niche need help, and then it just kind of happens that way, I guess. But I mean, I don't mind it at all. It's just, you know, interesting how that works out. Oh man, I'm so tired. I was up until 3 o'clock this morning working on some stuff, and I haven't slept really. I slept for a few hours, and I woke up and started working again. I see a lot of overwhelm too, like taking on too much, and just, you know, getting burnt out really quick. I learned like really early on, like to listen to, you know, just listen to my body when it starts like saying, whoa, you need to take a rest, to do it. And just sometimes you just have to do the bare minimum that day. And that's okay. Mandy, Mandy, I've been talking to Amanda all morning, so that just kind of came out. Maddie, do you have Stand Store or Beacons, or are you just using System.io? Yeah. Yeah, it's totally important. Just System.io? Okay. I'm trying to figure out, like, I don't really use System.io that much. I actually took my emails list, which is weirdly growing every day. Like, and I don't, like, it's so weird. I go and I look last night, and like every single day for the last 2 months, I have people like signing up to be on that email list. And I'm like, that's so weird because I don't even mention that. But like, who was that? I just, as soon as I hit decline, I saw that it's a daily pay with somebody, but I missed who it was. Anyway, you can send that again. I'm sorry. I just automatically like reflex hit decline because I do that so much. I didn't even look at it. Sorry. But System.io, I can't, like, it's too, I am not skilled with tech. Like, I'm seriously lacking in that department. And I went to play with it one night. Like, I went to play with like making a funnel, and I tried to play with like doing some stuff in the back end, and it stressed me the fuck out. And I was like, I'm not dealing with this. So anyway, I went over to Beacons. I love Beacons because let me like look at the analytics that I can see. Well, I can't do my thing, but like you have all these little graphs, and it just shows you like, you know, where you're getting your traffic and all of that from, and what days. And it just, I need something like that. And I don't think that System.io does that. Maybe it does, like if you have a different, I don't know. So I use Beacons, but I'm trying to figure out how to set up, like, I moved my email list from System.io to Beacons, but I'm trying to figure out, like, how do I separate those email lists into categories and set up campaigns to be automated from there. Like, I know there's a way to do it. I just got to figure it out. Got to figure out like a video or something that teaches you how to do it and get that shit done. Because that's the only thing that I don't have over here is like it's 24/7. You can purchase, you know, whenever, whatever, and you get your product delivered immediately and all of that. But there's nothing that's automated other than my welcome email. Like, oh, you know, hey, thanks for subscribing, whatever. Here's 20% off your order, something like that. I need something that is, I need a campaign per product. Like, it gets, yeah, you know what I mean. I gotta figure this out, though. I gotta do it today. But, alright, you guys, I'm gonna jump off of here. I'm gonna go get me something to eat. Maddie, thank you for giving me somebody to talk to. I'm always on here by myself, so I appreciate it. And I'll let you guys go. I'm gonna, as long as DBA is on sale, I'm gonna be coming on, like, at least once a day on TikTok to promote it, because it's, like, $133. People need to know about it, so I'm gonna do that. And Elisa, was that Elisa? You too, Maddie. Oh, hey, Michelle. Hey. I've gotten so bad about like not looking down because I'm usually in here by myself, so I don't look down at the comments. But I'm so glad you guys came on today. Thank you. And I'm gonna go and get me something to eat and get back over to the other platform. I'll see y'all later. Bye.